We are also on Weibo. Please check us out for more great videos.
Why are we scared of spiders again? Welcome to Ms. Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Lucas the Spider moments.
I'm gonna read you a scary story. This one is called Night of the Scary Spider. Hey, spiders aren't scary!
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at every adorable episode about this little animated spider. Maybe you'll start questioning your arachnophobia too. Number 10. OneMan Band. This video may not feature the baby spider talking in his adorable mumble, but it's one of the longest created for YouTube. And even without Lucas's vocal talents, it's still just as precious. Showing that he's a lot more than just another furry face, Lucas plucks at and drums on 5 different musical instruments, including a harp that we learned in a previous episode he made himself. Soon he's playing an upbeat and very catchy tune for us in his One Spider Band, a song that we can't help but bop along to. Number 9. Giant Spider.
Wooden village filled with tiny wooden people. Ooh.
Though this video is called Giant Spider, Lucas is still his regular diminutive size. Thus, he quickly proves that perception is everything, because to a tiny wooden village he stumbles upon, and then accidentally demolishes, he might as well be Spiderzilla, a towering, even though completely delightful, monster knocking down everything around him.
People think I'm scary, but I wouldn't hurt a fly. Oops! Oh no, sorry, oh no, yeah!
Of course, the cutie of an arachnid apologizes profusely. And even as he stands sheepishly amid the wreckage of a once prosperous and lively wooden village, we can't help but forgive him. Number 8. Spinning Webs.
Somebody told me that because I'm a jumpy spider, I can't spin webs. Which is a really unfair thing to say.
Everybody wants friends, including spiders. And although Lucas attempts to make new friends in an unconventional way, by catching them in a web, we know he means well. The amicable spider clearly means no harm, and his web is made out of ordinary string and features a snazzy bell.
See, I can totally make a spider web. And look, I even put a bell at the bottom, so when it rings, I know I got something, and then I can have a new friend.
In a later episode, we see just how surprisingly effective this is, when it manages to attract a fly. But even Bzz, as Lucas calls him, takes off before the two can become buddies. Hopefully Lucas will persist, because we just know there's a new friend waiting for him out there somewhere.
Who are you? Bzz. Bzz. That's a weird name. Bzz. Oh wait, come back! I just want to be your friend!
Number 7. Nap time. After a long day, we all need a place to rest our weary heads now and then. And the same is true for even the smallest and hairiest of creatures, like little Lucas.
I'm looking for a new place to sleep. It has to be someplace cozy where I can curl all my legs up and go fast asleep.
But as he hunts both inside and outside for a place to sleep, he finds the tailpipe of a car to be too smoggy, and a bird's nest to already have occupants.
I think somebody already lives here. Hey, my harp!
Fortunately, he soon discovers the perfect spot in the scoop of a toy bulldozer. It can even rock him to sleep.
This looks nice. It's perfect! Good night.
Number 6. It's cold outside. Sure, he might be a spider, and scary to some, but all he really wants is to warm his little legs by the fire.
Can I come inside, please? It's really cold out here. That fire looks very nice. I can warm my legs. All 8 of them.
As he gazes in on us from a cold and wintry night, perhaps some of us are moved by the tiny arachnid's chilly plight. But while Lucas makes it difficult to be afraid of spiders, especially with those big pleading eyes, it's slightly harder to let a spider into one's home. So the friendly spider gives up and heads for the garden shed.
Is anyone there? Okay, I'll just go sleep in the shed.
Number 5. Playtime. For our number 5 spot, let's add a little bathroom humor. The bathroom sink in particular. In this episode, Lucas is seen sliding from one side of a porcelain sink to the other, giggling gleefully as he goes.
Whee!
We guess when you're small, anything can be your playground. After jumping over the drain opening a couple of times, he stops and stares down into the deep dark hole. It's too tempting not to investigate. Who knows what could be down there? And just like that, he disappears, with one final exclamation of joy.
It's dark down there. I wonder what's on the other side. Lucas Cadanto.
Number 4. Musical Spider.
When I grow up, I want to be the world's most musical spider.
The spider not only knows how to have fun, he also knows how to sing. And sing he does. With a small thumb piano, the tiny spider plucks out a song about his desire to be our friend and not to get squished.
I want to sing you a wonderful song, and if you see me, please don't squish me. I want to be your friend all day long.
In another episode, Lucas plays and sings his version of the Itsy Bitsy spider on a homemade harp. Sadly, an inquisitive bird takes a liking to it. Despite his momentary disappointment, the ever-upbeat Lucas scampers off to make another harp, hopefully to sing us another song.
Oh, I worked so hard on that. I'm gonna go make another one.
Number 3. Polar Bear. We can't help but giggle at Lucas's discovery of a polar bear in the kitchen.
Showed up about a week ago. I don't know what he is, but I think it's a polar bear.
The large white beast showed up about a week ago apparently, but hasn't yet been formally introduced to the friendly household spider. As he watches the sleeping animal from a chair, Lucas seems more curious than scared. And what better way to make a new friend than with a boop right on the nose?
I'm gonna go boop him on the nose.
Lucas goes for it, then hightails it out of the room with the bear lumbering after him.
Boop. Uh-oh. Ah! Don't eat me!
Number 2. Captured.
I've been captured.
Who knew a game of hide-and-seek could go so wrong? Well, Lucas knows now. He'd been playing this normally harmless game with a human in the house when suddenly a glass was placed on top of him, trapping him on the table. Even when he's scared, it's hard to deny just how cute he is.
There he is. He's looking at me. Hi.
Luckily, when the captor in question walks away, the quick-witted spider manages to push the wine glass over the edge of the counter, just enough for him to make a daring escape.
Now's my chance to escape.
Number 1. First time meeting him. This was the moment the world first fell in love with the tiny spider, and it's not very hard to see why. Just look at those big eyes and fuzzy little legs. Listen to that mumbling, rambling, and positively adorable voice. Lucas spun us in his web of cuteness from the second he crawled onto the screen and introduced himself.
Hi, my name's Lucas. I have too many eyeballs.
Joshua Slice, the creator, claimed to have wanted to make the world less fearful of spiders. And right out of the gate, he definitely nailed it.
Spiderweb? Oh, there it is. Okay, bye.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.